have a march on Sunday. The funeral is a funeral for Andrew Brown Jr. still slated to take place on Monday.
Yes, it is. It's still slated to take place on Monday. Monday, I believe, 12 o'clock. And one thing, Roland, I want to say that I listened to this district attorney talks about a car, a car making contact with one of the deputies while he was backing up. Well, Roland, he was backing up and the officer was trying to open the door. The officer is going to make contact. And if he went forward, it made contact again. What you did not hear is that Andrew Brown used that car as a weapon. Contact weapon, two different things. So let me get that very clear. And for this public to understand, Andrew Brown was shot in the back of his head while he was driving away. Bullets riddled his car in the rear while he was driving away. Point blank, that's the facts. The autopsy shows bullet wounds in the back of his head. That's the fact. So this narrative, this cherry picking that this DA is doing, I don't know if he's trying to taint the jury, but that's his whole thing, that he didn't want to taint the investigation, they want to taint the jury. But the only person that was tainting the investigation and tainting the jury today was the elected district attorney, Andrew Womack.
Here's the question. Who actually is running the investigation?
We don't know. I mean, as far as the investigation, they say the FBI is running the investigation. Yet the FBI is in now for a probe as well, so you may have further investigations. One thing I would tell you that the county officials of Pasquotank County, as it relates to the county, the sheriff, and the district attorney, they are incompetent. The argument that I saw today from the district attorney, it was appalling and disgusting. Then the position he took to try to admonish one of the members of our legal team based on the video that she was given, the 20 seconds redaction is appalling. He should have never done that, and we are in defense of her. She's truthful. She has character, and she's very professional. She has no reason to lie, to agitate. Miss Lasser is a fine lawyer, point blank period, a fine attorney.
So we don't know, right now, if the district attorney is leading the investigation, if the State Bureau of Investigation is leading it. Is somebody going to come out and lay claim to, so we people know exactly who's doing what? When I was at the home of Andrew Brown Jr., where he lives, we showed the video yesterday. I interviewed the landlord. Two investigators with the FBI stopped by there to try to see if there were video cameras that were on the inside, and those cameras were removed. And so, again, what's crazy is who you point to, who's actually the folks to talk to. There's been no public statement. No one has come out to say, we are in charge of this investigation. If you have any information, contact us. Roland, what the FBI actually stated today in court, that they had no objections to the release of this video. If they are the investigatory body and they have no objection, why does the district attorney have objections? Hold on. So in court today, the State Bureau of Investigation says they don't object to the video.
The sheriff don't object, and the State Bureau of Investigation had no objection. They made no representation, but they didn't object. They had no objection to the release of the video. If the investigatory body, investigation, has no problem objecting, why the hell is the district attorney having a problem getting this video released out to the public? And so you add to the point about these cameras that were located at Mr. Brown's house. Well, the FBI is in charge of the investigation. The FBI said we didn't get any cameras. The landlord said, yeah, it was cameras there. So the question is, Roland, who took the cameras?
Yeah, and in fact, I talked to that landlord yesterday, and what he told me was, he said there were two cameras. There was a Ring camera, and there was a second camera. He said those cameras have been removed. He does not know who took the cameras and who possesses the cameras.
Correct. And the FBI, the investigation, they're very interested in those cameras. I'm not making any suggestion or anybody else, but the only people who was on the scene at that time and security scene was the Pasquotank County Sheriff Office. So where's the cameras? Where's those cameras? They couldn't take the city cameras because the city maintained the custodial possession. Those cameras were released. They didn't take the cell phone footage after the fact when they drug Mr. Brown out of the car after they had shot him dead. But anything in close proximity, it's not there. The body cam, the dash cam, Now we have the doorbell cam, and the other camera is missing. Because the doorbell cam and the ring cam is not in possession or footage by law enforcement. If that camera is in the possession of the county, they must turn it over immediately because it's subject to the Open Records Act.
Right, and how in the world can the Sheriff's Department be investigating themselves? That's why there's so many different questions here that need to be answered. Harry Daniels, we certainly appreciate it. Thanks a lot.
Thanks, Roland.
Folks, yesterday we were in Elizabeth City, North Carolina, and we got possession of, you just heard Harry mention the video. We could not play it yesterday. We had to bring it back here. Now we're able to play the video. Now, remember yesterday I showed you that camera that was actually pointed, it was two cameras, one pointed in different, they were pointing different directions. This is the video from the Elizabeth City Police Department. Listen to the audio on here as well. Guys, go ahead and play it. The problem, so look, this is the first piece of video that we've actually been able to see. This is the problem with the video. As you see, the camera picks up the traffic that is coming on the main road. The problem, guys, start the video over. The problem that you have here with this video, so I want y'all to start it over.